What is not nearly as bad as people make it out to be. Owning your mistakes. Not even the big ones, the smaller ones. Yeah, that's my fuck up. I'm sorry. I learn from it. Move on. God, doesn't this just make everything easier? Like, it eliminates the need for people to stop and correct you, then the bickering and blaming starts, then the defensiveness. It just nips it all in the bud so that everyone can just move past it. The worst though, is when you own up to it, make changes to correct it, and some overzealous dickhole is still reminding you about it at every turn. Writing a will. People are weird about thinking about their death or having conversations about what they should do. Have the conversation. I assure you, we all die, and dying intestate or without a personal directive makes it way more difficult for your family. Edit. Thank you for the awards. I really hope this comment and thread sparks helpful and productive conversations. You can be young, old, have $1 million or have a random spare penny to your name, but at least think about it. It's just a legal document, I promise it's not going to take you out the minute you sign. Also make sure your executor isn't a fucking cunt. Fuck you Leslie. Edit / wow an award. Thank you so much. 100% agree. I'm 28 and just finishing up my draft will for my lawyer. My dear dad died 2 years ago unexpectedly and I'm still going through the process of trustee appointment because he died intestate and I'm his next of kin. Not to mention the struggle of being substitute decision maker while he was intubated in hospital trying to make decisions that would be in line with his beliefs. Shit's not easy. Talk to your loved ones about it and get it in writing. Solo traveling, do so with proper prior planning and understand the risks. When I was single I loved solo traveling. You get to meet new people and how you spend your day is 100% up to you. Not going to lie, I wish I was brave enough to do this. So many places I would love to travel to. Hard to find someone to do it with, especially when you are a female and single. Saying no unapologetically. Spending time alone with yourself. You don't always have to be around people, in fact it's bad not to spend time alone. Edit. Also, never let people make fun of you for wanting to be alone. Those kinds of people hate being alone because they don't know how to entertain themselves. 100%. Enjoying time spent alone is healthy and has really helped me grow as a person. Every introvert has entered the chat. Whoa, lots of people here. Leaves chat. A prostate test. Yes, the doctor will stick a finger up your butt to check your prostate. The doctor is wearing a rubber glove and will put some lube on his finger. The whole procedure takes less than 1 minute. There is nothing sexual about it, it's a common medical procedure. No, you are not gay if you let the doctor do this. No, the doctor is not trying to make you gay. No, the doctor is not enjoying himself or trying to degrade you. He's just checking if you have cancer that could kill you if it goes undetected for too long. The whole "I'm never letting a doctor touch me" there attitude is mind-blowing. People make it sound like it is the most degrading and painful experience they've ever had. It's nothing. Seriously, chill out, people. It's not just a check for cancer. Years ago I went in complaining of what felt like a ball in the middle of my pelvis. Same test, prostate test, he was checking to see if it was enlarged. He said my prostate was spongy, meaning it was infected. A round of antibiotics cleared it up in a few days, had to finish taking the 2 weeks of antibiotics though. Speaking as a nurse, nothing medical is sexual. If you are in the medical field you kind of develop a switch in your head that you flip where it's like you're just working on another machine. Long drives. It's something I enjoy. I enjoy a long drive in the country. A long drive in the city gives me panic. Now that's just personal preference emo. GI distress after Taco Bell or White Castle. I for one hear all the jokes but never had anything nasty happen. Edit, I've also never had an issue with Arby's or Chipotle either. And with Taco Bell I usually drown my items in fire sauce, RIP Verd. I think the reports of intestinal distress come mostly from young college-aged people who regularly gorge on Taco Bell post-binge drinking. I believe they're blaming the beer shits on Taco Bell rather than the 30-pack of lukewarm natty light they guzzled the night before. I have freaking Crohn's disease and I can handle Taco Bell just fine. Or at least as fine as it can handle anything, anyway. Jury duty. It was actually quite interesting to get an inside look at being on a jury. Yeah, but the problem is it's rare to ever actually get selected for a jury where I live. They call in a bunch of people, you sit in a room, and maybe 5% of people get called up to even be interviewed to get selected. Everyone else just sits in the room with no phone or internet in very uncomfortable chairs for about 8 hours. I think it depends on what you get. It haunted my family friend. There was a case of a daughter claiming she had been raped by her father. It was a very tough decision. In the end they voted not guilty. I don't know how they found out, she didn't tell me, but I guess after the trial it came out that this wasn't or wouldn't be his first accusation against him. She had a lot of guilt after that as she now believed he was guilty. If it's something basic I can't see it as that bad, but I would never want to be in her shoes. The problem is having to take time off work. I'm in sales in a very fast-paced environment where my sales and therefore commissions will be given to someone else if I'm not there, not to mention the other potential opportunities I'll miss out on. Otherwise I'd love to experience it. I keep getting summons too, so someone out there also really wants me to experience it apparently. Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.